Welcome to Secure the Bag Week 14 NFL Picks. It's your boy A-Dub.
And your boy Striz. Welcome back, Slack fam. Let's get these bags, baby.
Yes. Let's get these bags. And excited I'm back home, back to our regular scheduled program. And definitely glad to always a good time to go on vacation, but always nice to get home safely for sure. So glad to be back. And actually for today too, we got to go ahead and round out our panel real quick. Add our third member, Mr. Mav Marcus. What's good, brother? How you been?
What's up, man? Sorry, man. I know I've been slacking. I know it's a Slack podcast.
No, you're good, man. Always a good
time. Right on time.
Yeah, right exactly. No, we appreciate you hopping in, catching up with us. And nice hoodie, man. That's sharp, dog. I like that.
Yeah, a good friend gave it to me. No, man. His name's Alex. He's a good guy, man.
No, I didn't give you that one. Did I, for real?
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Oh, dang. I really didn't know. My bad. I did not get you that on purpose. I was like, wait, that's a nice
hey, but that's how you know he's not lying, though. That's how you know he's not lying, though.
Right, for real. I'm like, wait a minute. But that's why we be selling stuff too. Check out our new YouTube. My wife and I have a new YouTube going over our reselling stuff too. So we'll talk more about that for sure. So
dope.
That's what's up. All right, but let's get straight into it. Without further ado, we do got Pops in the building as well. What's up, Pops?
Pops.
Glad to have you with us today because I think we're gonna need some help on some of these picks. It's gonna be an interesting week. Week 14, only 4 more weeks, so it's getting down to the nitty gritty. But let me pull up our graphics right quick, and we can get this thing popping. Last week, I actually led the pack with 9. Marcus and Strizzy both had 7. So I'm going to kick us off today, but we'll get into our moneyline picks for all the games, and then later on we'll do our locks against the spread. So starting tonight, we got Thursday Night Football, the Patriots at the Steelers. I'm going with the Steelers only because the Patriots just look so bad, not been able to score. Even though the Patriots are going to have the Steelers are going to have their backup quarterback, I just feel like they'll be able to get this game tonight.
Yeah, this was so tricky. It's a toss-up for me again. Weirder things have happened. I think I'm going to go with the Patriots tonight just because. But you're right, man. They looked so bad, dog, last week, man. But it's a Thursday night game. Anything can happen, I feel like.
True.
Man, I wanna pick the Patriots so bad too, but man, they're going to split at home. I think, but I won't be surprised if the Patriots win. But I think they're gonna do a heavy load of Najee Harris and Ward and run the ball a lot this game. That's how they're gonna probably pull it out.
Yeah, I feel you. I think that's definitely what the game plan will be for the Steelers. So we'll see. But that one is definitely one they probably wish they would have flexed after all that. If they wish they could switch that one out. But moving into Sunday, we got the Texans at the Jets. I'm definitely going with the Texans. Love what they're doing this year, and the Jets are just bad and don't have a quarterback. So
yeah, I agree with you on that one. I feel like, even if this was like Aaron Rodgers, like first game of the season, I feel like he'd have a lot to kind of get back into, right, and kind of learn this team as he went down so early. But so I'm going Texans too.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Texans on this game. Yep.
Yeah, that should sweep across the board on that one. An interesting matchup: the Rams at the Ravens. I'm going with the Ravens at home on this one, but I feel like this will be a good test for them because the Rams are playing well. And the Ravens haven't really been totally threatened too much this year. So I'm interested to see how they do in this one.
Yeah, I feel like I'm going Ravens too, so I'm agreeing with you on this one. Ravens usually coming back from their bye week usually win big. So I'm going Ravens. So I think they got this one pretty easily.
Yeah, I'm going to go Ravens on this one too. I don't think it'll be close.
Gotcha. All right, another clean sweep. Next up, we've got the Panthers at the Saints. I'm going with the Saints at home on this one. But I think this was really a toss-up, though. Strizzy, what you got?
Yeah, man, I feel like the Saints on this one too. I think the Panthers right now are still they're just too bad. They don't, like I said, like last week, they don't look good anywhere right now. I think it'll be another close one. I think the spread is 5.5. I'll take the spread, but as far as the win goes, taking the Saints.
Yeah, I'm taking Saints on this one too.
All right, that's what it is. I don't feel like anybody wants to win the NFC South at all, so we'll see who actually comes out of that division. Next up, we got the Colts at the Bengals. I'm actually going to ride the hot hand with the Bengals. They got some good quarterback play from Browning last week, and they actually looked like they had a little bit of life left in them. So at home, I'm going with the Bengals.
I'm going Bengals too. I think Browning did phenomenal, man. Like, I think he was 32 for 37 or something like that. Only had 4 or 5 incompletions. And if they can continue rolling like that, they're still a hard team to beat. A lot of weapons.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the Bengals on this one too. I think they have something to prove. I think they're gonna let people know we still here, man. So I'm gonna let Bengals.
Yeah, can't give up on the season just yet. So,
Yeah.
all right, Tampa Bay at Atlanta. This one's really a toss-up for me. This is a coin flip. I'm leaning Atlanta just because they're at home.
I'm with you on this one. This division has been really, really weird, but to me, it's looking like Falcons might win the division. So I'm going Atlanta.
I'm gonna go Bucks on this one. I think the Bucks gonna pull this one out.
Nice. That would be cool. But I'm definitely interested to who does win the NFC South, and whoever it is, I hope the Cowboys smash them. I hope we get that. All right, Jacksonville at Cleveland. I'm going with Cleveland because they have the better defense. Both of these teams are going to be starting backup quarterbacks. So I'm going Cleveland at home.
I'm going Cleveland at home as well. Like you said, they got the better defense, and the Browns have been playing the majority of their season without their starting quarterback. And this will be the first game the Jets have to play without Trevor Lawrence. So I'm going Browns as well.
Yeah, I think Browns take this one.
All right. And also Christian Kirk. Do you guys know if he's out for the whole rest of the year or not? I know he went down too, so they lost a weapon too.
I didn't see that.
I heard. I think he's out. I think he's out for a while. I think it was pretty bad.
All right. It's a little injury report on that one. Next up, we got the Lions at the Bears. This is a tough one because last time they played a couple weeks ago, this was a very close game. But I'm going with the Lions again.
I gotta go. Yeah, I'm going with the Lions too. They have to beat them down bad, right? Like I think even though they're doing better, they're still trying to prove themselves as an NFC threat, and they got to take care of business and do that.
It's hard to do a beat down with division rival, man. So it's gonna be tough. But I still pick the Lions to win that though.
All right.
No, that's a good point too. It is hard to beat down a rival. That's true.
That familiarity, like you play twice a year. So. And speaking of division rivals, this will be an interesting one. Seahawks at San Francisco. I got to go with San Francisco, especially coming off that big win last week. But the Seahawks are always tricky with them.
Yeah, I'm going to San Francisco too. I feel like that ship's been right. You know what I'm saying? They definitely read the ship after the bye week. And I have them still rolling.
Yeah, they surprised me last week, man. I know they're going to probably win, but not win like that, man. So they let everybody know we back and we still here. So I think it's going to be a blowout too. So I'm going 49ers.
Yeah, they look scary. If they play like they did last week, it's going to be a tough team to beat. Next up, we have the Vikings at the Raiders. Both of these teams coming off of bye week. I'm going with the Vikings. They get Justin Jefferson back. Hopefully, Dobbs has a little bit of magic left.
Yeah, I agree. You get Justin Jefferson back this week if that's what's going on. Then just add the best weapon that he could possibly have, right? So I'm going Vikings too.
Yeah, I'm going Vikings on this one too. That's a big comeback for him now. I'm excited to see him back on the field. And I hope he ball out. So we'll see.
Definitely, like one of the best receivers, and it's like we so quickly forget when players are out, like how good they are. So
yeah.
And he said too he wasn't coming back because he was 100% healthy. So he said he probably could have played the last 2 weeks, but he didn't want to. So if he's coming back, that means he's good.
Yeah, no, for sure. Next up, we got Denver at San Diego. Or not San Diego, LA Chargers. I'm going with Denver. I think that they're a little bit they're playing better right now.
I agree. Actually, I'm going Denver too. I don't know what it is about the offensive coordinator, man, but this might be a one and done year for him. You know what I'm saying? Not liking the way the Chargers have been looking. Man. I'm going Denver.
Yeah, I think it's a must win for Denver too, man. To get that thing going with what they had, that winning streak, so they have to come back and get that win. So I think they'll be tough enough to do it.
And Strizzy, what you said there too about Kellen Moore, like I hope that's not the case, but man, he was supposed to be the boy genius, but it looks like it's falling apart. Like I don't know.
It's not looking very good. Eckler's not looking good. Like it's just the offenses don't look good.
Yeah, that's rough. And he was supposed to go there and blow it up with all those weapons. But...
We knew that wasn't going to happen, though. We knew that. So
right,
for sure. As Cowboys fans, we had a close look at him. So
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's tough when these last couple of years their offense has been their bread and butter. Now their offense is just horrible. You know what I'm saying? So he might have to go.
Yeah, for sure. All right, this is going to be a really good matchup. Bills at Chiefs. I'm going with the Chiefs. I feel like they got to just get back right. But the Bills are still like a threat out there. So I think this is going to be a very close game.
Agree. These when these two play each other, man, the game is always like one of those like possible top NFL games of like, what I'm saying, history type shit. So I I think I like the Chiefs too, man, but I really want the Bills to win. I'm gonna throw it out there. I'm going Bills. I'll throw that juju out there. I want the Bills to win.
I want the Bills to win too, but I don't think they're gonna be able to do it, man. So I'm gonna go Chiefs.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, that'll be so. That's one upset special potentially for Strizzy, but yeah, I think the Bills is still being haunted by that 14 seconds. So, next up we got Sunday Night Football, the matchup I'm most excited for. We got the Eagles at America's team. I'm going with the Cowboys at home. We have a home field advantage now. The Eagles are reeling a little bit, and we're rolling, so we got to take this game and show them where we at.
Agreed. It's tricky, a good team to lose twice in a row, right? But I'm going Dallas, and I feel like Dallas has to win this one because it's probably the biggest game besides the 49 one they played all year. So they got to get a win against a good team. You know what I'm saying? So this is it.
I want my boys to win, man, but I'm going for my points on the thing. I think Eagles gonna take it, man. I think we sometimes we don't play good with this. I don't think Eric said that it's a great team. Losing twice in a row is gonna be kind of hard for them. So I'm gonna go Eagles.
Yeah, I feel you, Marcus, on that, especially because it's like that game, that result last week. It's like we're not gonna get that same Eagles team, right? It's like almost I would rather have them win and going into this game. You know what I'm saying? So they weren't like, they weren't like feeling like they were now. Now they're probably feeling like we got to get back.
Yeah, and we had trouble with Seattle, a decent team too.
Yeah, I think the hardest part is like, especially after the beatdown, right? After the beatdown, the Eagles are going to come out just tough. But like, this is a must win for me for Dallas, man. They've the good teams they've lost to and the bad ones they've blown out, but they need that like that quality dub. You know what I'm saying? Going into the playoffs in a couple of weeks, man. They need this dub. It's a must win for me for them.
And winning this game gonna be big for us too. Our confidence and going to the playoffs, I think we'll be okay. So
facts.
I don't care if it's about 1 point, 2 points. We win this game, man. I think it'll be a boost of confidence for us. So like I said, I'm going for my boys, but it's the odds against us, man. Like, so we'll see.
Yeah, I'm with you, Marcus. Hey, 1 point, 2 points, man. A dub is a dub, but confidence-wise too, if you lose this game, it has the exact same effect. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, like, it's like maybe we're not as good as we thought we were, type stuff. So I'm going for y'all though. I'm going for y'all this week. I hope y'all get it done.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the only losses we had this year was the 49ers and the Eagles and the Cardinals, which we know that's still one that's going to come back to bite us later this year. But it's like the Eagles and the 49ers, like we're going to have to face one of those teams if we want to go deep in the playoffs. So we got to get a win like at a team like that. So
definitely.
We'll see. But I remember too, Marcus, you were right. You called it out when we lost that game to the Cardinals. You were like, this is the type of game you can't mess around. It's going to mess up our
honestly, we only should have one loss right now because the Eagles game, we should have won that game. We on 6-yard line. We should win that game. And then the Cardinals, you got to beat the Cardinals, man. It's crazy. Yeah. So it happens.
For sure. All right, moving on into Monday night. We actually have a doubleheader on Monday night. So the first game of Monday night, we've got Green Bay at the Giants. I'm going with Green Bay. I feel like they're the team we thought they might be this year now.
Yeah, man. I thought the win against the Lions was kind of a blip in the matrix, kind of the way they beat them. But they played really well last week too. So I'm going Green Bay as well.
Yeah, I'm going Green Bay on this one for sure.
And I feel like they would have flexed this if it wasn't the only Monday night game. But since there's another night game to fall back on, they're like, we could leave them on Monday night. But the next one, the last game of the year or the week, we've got the Tennessee Titans at the Dolphins. I'm going with the Dolphins on this, but I do commend the Titans for playing as hard as they play. They are like falling apart, right? They got injuries all over the place, but they still come and play hard. But I think the Dolphins will be too much for them.
I actually agree with you. And honestly, kind of the same way, kind of like with Dallas, I feel like it's a bigger game than the Dolphins probably think, right? Because the Titans, even though they have not playing well, they're still a really, really tough team. And Dolphins have been kind of on the same wavelength as, if it's not a really bad team and they're blowing them out, they're losing against the good ones. So this is a team that they, again, got to play really well and get a dub in this one too, I think.
Yeah, I'm going with Miami. I think this will be a good game for them to show out. So we'll see. Tyreek Hill is a monster, though.
Probably a monster.
Yeah, definitely. He's going for the 2,000 yards this year. I think for sure.
Their last 5 games are at home too, I think.
Yeah, that's going to be perfect. They're going to need that weather too. So
yeah.
That's what's up. Hopefully they can stay on a fast track. But that was all of our Week 15 money line picks. Now we're going to move into the against the spread. We got to remind everybody that this is not actual betting advice, but we just picked who will win the game. Now we're going to pick against the spread, considering an adjusted score as the lines come in from Vegas. So last week with 2 bags, Strizzy, lead us off into this week. Who you got?
Yeah, man. So starting off first with the Patriots tonight. Again, I think the game total is like 30 points. Like it's probably gonna be a low scoring game. I think if it's a low scoring game, I think somehow the Patriots can stay within 6. It's gonna be an ugly game, probably a really boring one too. So even if they don't win, I think they can stay within 6.
Got you.
Panthers win again, kind of like how Marcus is always reminding us, man. Division games are hard to blow out. They usually always end up kind of close. They were pretty close last week with the Falcons. And I kind of expect the same thing this week too. Don't expect the dub, but if they could just move the offense, keep the offense moving, then 5.5 is pretty solid point differential that I like too.
For sure.
And then the Ravens, man. When the Ravens come back from bye weeks, it's usually some of their best football that they play over the last couple of years, especially under Harbaugh. So I'm with you. The Rams have been playing really, really well, but that Ravens defense is coming, man. That defense is so nasty. So if the defense just keeps that offense at bay and Ravens can move the football running it, I think Ravens by like 10, maybe 13.
Got you. Yeah, that's going to be a good game. I definitely think that's going to tell us a lot more about the Ravens too. And they're my favorite on the AFC side right now until further notice. So
same.
All right, Marcus, you're up. I know you're getting ready. You're rolling out, but last week you hit on the Chargers, so great job there. This week,
yeah. So we got the Browns. Like I said, they defense is nice, but the Jaguars are a good team too, but no quarterback. So that's why I picked them on for the -3. And then we got the Vikings. So you get Jefferson back. You know what I'm saying? Get him going. They don't have a starting quarterback with Dobbs there, but I think still they have enough to win that game.
For sure.
And then we got Kansas City. It's going to be a tough game. That's why it's a 1.5. But, I think at the end of the day, they're at home. So I think you got Patrick Mahomes. He's going to figure out a way to win that game. But it'll be tough, though.
Yeah. No, but I feel you on that. I feel like in such a close game, too, that the Chiefs, they still got the Bills number. So I like that one a lot.
Yeah.
All right, that's what's up. Moving into mine real quick. I hit on the same ones as Strizzy, the Lions and the Panthers last week because we did end up with the same 3 locks. This week, I'm going with Green Bay over the Giants at the 6.5. I feel like Green Bay's offense is starting to roll, and the Giants will, don't really have too much answers for them. So, I'm back on the Jordan Love bandwagon. I was rooting for him at the beginning of the year. I kind of fell off, I have to admit, but I'm back on it, man. He's looking really good.
I'm with you on that.
Next up, I have the Lions, 3-point favorites over the Bears. I feel like Strizzy, like you hit it on the head. If they want to be one of those top 4 or 5 NFC teams, they got to win games like this, and they got to win them pretty well. So I think 3 is a nice enough spread there. And then lastly, I'm going with the Broncos, an underdog against the Chargers, but I just don't trust the Chargers. Yeah. And the Broncos, they had won 5 in a row. They had that thrilling game against the Texans where both teams fought really hard. So I feel like coming off of that, they'll be able to get back in the winning seat against the Chargers. So I like them to win that game outright. All right, next up, real quick, we'll just review our records. I was actually able to launch back into the lead barely over Strizzy. I know we were tied for a couple weeks. Strizzy, you were in the lead for 1 week, so we're neck and neck right there. But again, we are going to convert these into winning percentages so we can see how our picks did at the end of the year. And then on the locks, we both picked up a couple bags last week, so feeling pretty good there. We're still all staying above that 33%, so that's what's up, man. At least a lock a week for y'all. I think that's pretty good. So that's our records there. The last 2 bye weeks of the year, Cardinals and Commanders, and then from here on out, these last 4 weeks, there are no more bye weeks. So get your fantasy. I don't know if there's any real fantasy stars on any of these teams. So
I know
not too much fantasy implications, but just in case, you might have somebody. Make sure you swap those out. And then again, these are the last bye weeks for the year. So it's pretty crazy. We're getting down to that final month of the season already and that final stretch. So that's what's up. So there you have it. That was our week 14 picks. And real quick, I don't know if you guys have a chance real quick. I just want to get, since we didn't get a chance to talk about this on Tuesday, some predictions for the NBA tournament. We're down to 4 teams in the NBA tournament, and before our show on Tuesday, we'll know who the champion is. So, thoughts on the NBA in-season tournament? Like any predictions for the Final Four?
If we're going Final Four, I think the.
Sorry, it is down to the Final Four. Here, let me pull this up real quick. My bad.
Oh yeah, I was going to pick the winners of tonight and then go champion.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, cool. Yeah, you got me.
Yeah, man. So I'm actually going Pacers, Lakers to win tonight, and then I got Lakers winning the actual shit, man. I it's kind of weird. Like I will say that the officiating has been really bad in these games lately. Almost seems very we want some, a certain team to get, but like what team better to win their first annual in-season tournament than the Lakers? You know what I'm saying? Like as crazy as it sounds, like biggest franchise in the NBA, like who better to win than them for the first year? But man, I'll tell you, not even just in season, just in general, like I'm loving what the Pacers are doing, man. Tyrese Halliburton has been an absolute dog, and the Bucks defense has been absolutely horrendous lately, especially against guards. So I actually do like the Pacers to win this game tonight. And Bucks, they have the talent to obviously win, but I just like the Pacers. I think it's gonna be Pacers-Lakers.
Yeah, I'm with you there too. I'm same predictions. I think the Pacers will win tonight against the Bucks just because they're going to be running and gunning. They're going to score too many points, right? Yeah. And I think that the over/under, like for the game total, is insane in that one. So I think that will be a high-scoring game, but I do like the Pacers on that one. And then, on the other side, the Lakers, I mean, I really think that right now, I know this might sound silly, but right now, this means more to LeBron than an NBA championship.
Right.
Like, he can see this. He's 2 games away, and for him to be able to say, and for the Lakers to be able to say, we won the first in-season tournament, and this is a chance. Obviously, LeBron has all the accolades, right? But this is a chance for him to say, I did something that Jordan didn't do. Exactly. Obviously, it didn't exist then, but still, you know what I'm saying? That's another little statistic he can put on there. So I think that it does mean a lot to the Lakers and LeBron. I think they're going to win the whole thing.
I completely agree with you there. And like I feel like too, like if we're being realistic, it's like this might be the last type of championship LeBron's going to win. You know what I mean? So even just in that aspect too, like I think he's going hard for this too. I got him scoring 30 tonight.
Yeah, for sure. And shout out to Austin Reeves in that game against the Suns the other night, hitting that big 3. But
big time.
But Marcus, you have any predictions for the last couple of games of the in-season tournament?
Man, it's weird. I feel bad that I haven't kept up with it. I know the players even they said the same thing. They didn't really care much about it, but now they kind of into it now. So I think everybody's saying it's going to be the Lakers that win it, man. So they in the Final Four right now, right?
Yeah.
So they're going to beat New Orleans. So I think they should beat New Orleans. They got to play the Bucks or the Pacers. If the Bucks go, I think it's going to be a challenge for them. But I think they get the Pacers. They can beat the Pacers, though.
Yeah, I feel you. I do think the Bucks is the bigger threat against the Lakers, but for some reason the Bucks and the Pacers is like a weird style matchup for them too. So that's kind of how I see it as well.
So instead of one game wins all, or are they going to be multiple and they get the championship?
No, it'll just be the one game wins the whole thing on Saturday.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so whoever the 2 winners are tonight, the 2 losers will play, I think it is on Friday, or maybe it's Saturday in the afternoon or something. I don't know. Somehow there's going to be one more consolation game for them, and then the 2 winners from tonight will settle it on Saturday in Vegas. Well, actually, the games tonight are in Vegas too, so that's pretty cool.
Because third place wins $100,000, second place is $250,000, and the champions $500,000 for each player. Right?
And we talked about already, man. No matter how your pockets is looking, if you're like, hey, we win tonight and we get an extra $250,000. Come on,
at least.
That's motivation. That's motivation, and I love the fact that the coaches are getting it too. So that's cool to me. So we'll see. But I did get an email from the NBA talking about they have discounted tickets available for tonight's game. So I don't know if that's a bad sign or not for the in-season tournament. I thought with that being in Vegas that these games would be sold out like the West and the East kind of conference finals thing.
Yeah.
But I'm interested to see what the crowd is looking like tonight. You know what I'm saying? But at least it's Vegas. They got plenty of people. So if it gets down to it, they can just start opening the doors like, come on in, y'all.
Yeah, for real.
So so we'll see what it's looking like tonight. But definitely I'm excited. I'm hoping my Lakers can win something. That would be super cool. But But that's that. Appreciate y'all talking a little bit of basketball with us as we are here for, obviously for NFL, but we always got to touch on what's going on and try to keep up with it as best we can. I want to shout out to Kelly for joining the show. Thank you. I'm sure you got your picks in. I'm sure you got your 49ers winning everything this weekend. And then Pops, of course, has to have a little bit of a shot across the bow, LeBron, but that's okay. That's okay, Pops. He said pathetic. He wants to be MJ so bad. Only one GOAT. But yeah, he's gonna potentially do something that MJ never did. So we'll see. But I appreciate y'all being with us until Tuesday. That was Secure the Bag. It's your boy A-Dub.
And your boy Striz.
Your favorite 30 wheel, baby. Marcus in here, baby. Let's go.
We appreciate you, brother. Much love, man. We'll see y'all soon. Peace.
All right, man.